I'm in the middle of a video here, a different video, and I had to order all the parts. They'll be here today. In the meantime, 1972 Ford van. The inside of this van is full of treasures. I don't really know what. There's 2 refrigerators. It'd be neat to see if those work. Bunch of shop supplies, maybe. I don't know what's in that cupboard, but some tires. Maybe I'll try to sell them tires. But I'm gonna get all of this stuff out of here while I'm waiting for parts for the Chevy. See what I can save, see what I can throw away. Anything soft like blankets, cushions, carpets, seat covers, it's all that stuff's going in the trash. But I figure I could empty this thing out in an hour or 2, get some footage on it, and I would feel better myself about actually doing something with it, since I haven't touched it in almost a year since I got it. So when I came out to feed the horses, I brought the truck over and hooked it up to jump start the battery, which it's been disconnected, but this thing runs and drives, so hopefully we'll be able to fire it off and drive it over to the shop.
Maybe we lost a spark or something. Finally got a huff of that brake cleaner and it popped right off. Got a flat tire, but those tires are shit, so we're just gonna drive it over there anyways. Pretty loud in here, but I'll give you a quick rundown of this 3 on the tree or 3 on the column. Up and forward is reverse. Up and towards you is first gear. This one, either the first gear in the transmission is out to lunch, or the linkage is so sloppy it doesn't really like to grab, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it grabbed. Uh-oh. She's sank in a little bit. It's got a 2-speed rear end, but it's stuck on the high side. So she's kind of doggy. Jesus Christ, maybe I'm in 3rd gear. I'm pretty sure it's in 3rd gear. That's how that works. Anyways, reverse first, and then you push it forward to neutral and let it drop, and then forward is 2nd, and then back again is 3rd. Need both hands to operate this thing. Cheese and rice. This thing is putting up a fight. The poor exhaust fell off. Tire came off the rim. That was kind of a bitch as far as turning, but she's in here. I don't know. I want this to be a quick video, so I'll explain real quick.
1972 Ford van. I think it's an E100. Straight six, 3 on a tree transmission, which I kind of like those, but they have a lot of problems with the linkage. My plan in here is just to empty this stuff out. So we got some paint, we got some tire foam, stove bright to clean the stove, I guess. Got some more beautiful blue paint. I'm basically gonna make a couple piles, 3 piles. I'm gonna take everything out of here and throw it on the floor, basically is what I'm gonna do. Everything I want, that's a treasure to me. Trash. All this carpet stuff is trash. Layer after layer after layer. The heating unit, I don't know if that's out of this. Yeah, there's one just like it in there. I don't know if this is a replacement or replaced. Wiper arms. Is there wiper arms on this thing? Negative. TV. A television. See that little TV? That's junk. An old oil filter. And a cooler. That's a cooler, like set up like a refrigerator. That's actually kind of neat. I'd like to save that, but I don't think I would ever use that. Because our plan is to turn this into a weekend camper thing. Just like locally, so we can get away from the house. This thing was definitely plugged in. Valve cover gasket, probably. Yep. I wish that tire had air in it, or was on the rim so I could air it up. Yeah, I think these tires, they're probably shit. They're all dry rotted in the tread. We don't want them getting ripped off. Oh shit, we got a spare tire. You put that on there and maybe turn this bitch around. This van does not, surprisingly, smell like rat ass inside of it, but it smells like a 65-year-old man went to prom. Yeah, you can taste it. Oh, it's bad. This thing going in the shit pile. Now that tire's on there on the front, I want to spin this thing around, back it in where there's more light, more room to unload shit. But now the exhaust is kind of in the way. Smells like old man hooker in there. Okay, the battery died. You probably missed me picking this stupid thing up to swing it back over. These braces for the spare tire are hitting the door hinge right here, keeping it from opening. So I'm gonna cut this motherfucker there so the door will open. I got all the other doors open so that stinky, horny old man smell will get the fuck out of this van so I can leave. Up here, same thing.
Will this bitch open all the way and stay open now? Yeah. I'm set up a little better out here. I couldn't get it to start again. Must have lost spark because it's not even firing on the starting fluid. I drug it out, opened all the doors so I can breathe. I did find an air freshener in there that I kind of hope was the culprit. All the stuff under here that's junk, which is, I'm gonna say all of it, is going in there and then in the back of the pickup over there. So when I go downtown to get all my Chevy parts, I'm gonna stop at the junkyard and dispose of it. The whole area out here smells like this van, but it doesn't smell like rotten mouse poop or nothing. It just smells like a disgusting air freshener or some perfume. Maybe a bottle of old man cologne got broken here in the late 70s and it's just lingering. It's freaking horrible. This bucket's probably full of piss. Save some of these lights. Probably save these two lights. There's a couple of buckets for them lights for the back. Those are nice. We'll save them. These are going in the burn pile straight away so my wife don't see them. I think these are for the back windows. Probably better save them, huh? I should break this glass and piss on it just for that. Bad. Look at that. Last diner for 150 miles, Route 66. Yeah, that's going in the garage, boy. Got a thing to set up a table right there. Little hangout area here, maybe. Smoke your bowl, pass it around. Probably a murder weapon. We'll do that. Echo stainless steel, USA. Huh. Running out of reach over here. Let's go over here to finish what we started. Celine Dion. That little package of nails I found must have been dumped on the carpet at some point because there's nails all over the ground. More parts in here. Econoline 200. Found some badges. Now we know what it is for sure. Econoline 200.
Super van, all right. 3 distributor caps. Clutch alignment tool. We got FRD, so we got a FERD. Is there an O in there? Not in that box, there ain't. Lead substitute, lead foot, lead substitute. Oh. Found another set. Wait a minute. Oh, the O's in that one. So we got a whole set of them. You got four or five full bottles of lead substitute, but it seems like you might put some of that in your tank if you need it. What am I going to do with that? Center caps. These are for the wheels that are on this van. Got them painted black. That's dumb. Okay. Fire extinguisher says it's dead. It's probably 100 years old. But it's kind of fun to find treasures or any trash. You get to see the story behind the person, behind the van. He said he took it to Florida lots of times, back and forth. Maybe he was an old hippie at one time. I want to get this other layer of carpet out of here. It's probably got years of piss soak from rats and mice and squirrels. We got one pile of burnables there. This one is my keep pile. Most of that's actually my stuff. That's scrapyard stuff. And another pile of burnables. This stuff is like van parts I'm gonna keep. There's a pile on the front seat that I want to keep. I'm gonna get this stuff out of here. And I think this carpet will come up, but it's screwed down over there by the other door. I don't know about the side paneling and the roof right now. I don't know if I'm that ambitious, but that'll be next. Also, I'm gonna tear all that stuff out. There's even carpet up above the captain area. But did you see how many layers of carpet were in there? Just one over top of the other. It's almost to where I'm gonna vomit. Of course, under all that is a piece of plywood. There goes the nails. battery died again on the camera right as I was finishing up that second load of junk to the burn pile. I'm pretty sure I got her all figured out, finished up to the point that I wanted to for now. I got all the nasty out of the back here, and I ran my shop vac around here, got any leftover dust. She's a little rotten back here, but I think it's still repairable. So next time I'm gonna pull the walls down, pull the ceiling down. I really don't feel like doing that now because it's so stinky in here. I'm actually getting sick from it. And I know there's insulation and stuff behind the walls, probably up in the ceiling. That's gonna be a whole nother mess. But it looks pretty good right now. It's gonna be a long road for this unit. Aside from pulling all this stuff out of it, which we got a good start on it now, it's really not all that rusty on the outside. This is all fiberglass work across the bottom. Good thing about that fiberglass work they did there, it stopped it from rusting. Like any rust that was there, it kind of killed it. I'm sure these wheels and tires are oversized for this unit, but it is definitely, I thought there might be air shocks on the back when I was under there taking the exhaust off. I thought I saw some, but I thought because this was loaded down with like the axles and all the spare parts that it was sagging. So the leaf springs, the coils, it's all gonna need replaced to get this thing a good sturdy stance and a safe ride. Of course, I'm gonna probably take the grill off at some point and try to get all the paint off of it so it's all like this, but cleaner. We had some parts that were worth saving, like there's back door glass, a pane for each door. There's 3 headlight rings, some tail light buckets, and the lenses. Found some tow hitches. Try to keep the tools that I'm using out of it. I ain't gonna go all out on like the body work with this thing, but I am gonna clean it up a lot. I'm probably gonna wet sand a lot of this spray paint off, clean the grill off, like I said, so it's shiny. Of course, it'll need new tires and wheels. We decided that it was definitely going to get a different engine. What engine, I'm not sure. Maybe an LS. I know these things fit like a V8 Ford in them because some of them are built with them. So I don't think it would be a big deal to put a V8 in there. There's a chance we might wind up taking this out west at some point if it all goes to plan. It's got a 2-speed rear end in it. It's stuck in the high range. I don't know if you can see that little shifter up there beside the seat. That's what changes the gear in the rear end. But that is froze, or the cable is froze. Something's froze. So I can't switch it down into low range on the rear end, which you saw me trying to pull this thing in here. It was definitely in first gear, and it just wasn't having it. I mean, the flat tire didn't help, but when I drove it home, first gear was like really high. So we'll probably have to change the rear end, get like a 373 gear in it, and then with a V8 we won't need a 2-speed because it'll have plenty of power. That was the problem why they put 2 speeds in these old vehicles, is because the engines didn't have a lot of power at the time, so they needed a way to make them be able to go down the road safely. I was hoping to have this rolling for spring or at least summertime, to the point that we could take it camping, you know, just for weekend trips around our home area. But I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. Not a big deal though, because I'm sure I got plenty of other things to do. And we know it runs and drives. It's not starting right now for some reason. I've been trying to get a little bit of these projects that I got around here, bring them on the channel and introduce you to them and do a little bit in the way of moving forward. Try to keep me interested in everything. So that's gonna be it for the van for right now. We're gonna put it back over there next to the Monte Carlo so it can rest for a little while longer. I'm gonna go put these stinky clothes in the washing machine and go get the parts for that Chevy and start putting that video together for you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. See ya.